Right, it's Mike from the Mike James Rock Show, and today we're joined on the sofa by someone we've wanted to get on the show for ages. He's a local hero to us. We've known about Kris Barras, who's sat right next to me, for ages, just because we're all from Devon, and your name's sort of synonymous. We kept seeing your name in the papers and things like that, and now finally we've managed to sit down with you. So welcome to the Mike James Rock Show, man.
Hello, mate. Thanks for having me.
That's all good. You literally are riding the crest at the moment, aren't you? It looks like 2020 is just going to be your year. Like, from selling out tours at the end of 2019, and now you're playing like arenas with Beth Hart and all the stuff I've seen released so far of things that you're going to be doing up until the summer. It just looks like your trajectory is up and up. Are you kind of surprised at how quickly it's happened for you?
Yeah, I mean, it's quite hard, like, you know, everything, there's like so much stuff like constantly. I mean, currently just over the past week we're making plans for some tours next year already, so we're already like halfway into 2021. So it's kind of like hard, like, sometimes, because there's so much going on. It's like I've got so much to do. It's quite hard. I have to like force myself to sit down and like really think about it and be like, wow, this is actually
do you start to
awesome.
feel the pressure as well? Like, obviously the album is gained you so much more attention now, because it's a step up from the first album. That's pushing forwards, but if you're booking as far as sort of like 12 months ahead, is there going to be another album that you feel needs to be in there beforehand, or is it literally just you're booking gigs now until the summer of 2021?
I mean, we won't do another headline tour now until there's another album out.
Okay.
But for me, it's not really any issue, because like I write songs all the time. I love writing songs. I've got a bunch already that we've been playing around with. We've been recording some demos in the studio, like all playing live together, and I've got tons of stuff, and I love writing songs. So like that for me at the moment, touch wood, is not it's not an issue yet. You know, I'm not like struggling to write songs or anything like that. I've got loads of cool ideas and slight change in direction. Again, probably just a little bit more rocky, a little bit more edgy than the last album. I think each album we've done is. But yeah, God knows what it's going to turn out
yourself,
like.
I guess, when right.
Yeah. I don't know what the end product will turn out. You know, we're not planning on recording any time like soon. So I don't know how it will all change and how it will mould. But
are you going to be sticking with the sort of almost traditional style of album tour kind of thing? Or you said you're writing all the time, but there's no thoughts of maybe doing a small EP of some sort, just to keep yourself
not really.
in the psyche?
You know, because it's not like really in my record contract. You know, we've got I've got quite a big team around me now, and there's lots of plans, and everything's been done in like a strategic way to ensure that we keep growing and it can become like a sustainable product. But yeah, I mean, the thing is, we released Light It Up. We did a headline tour. You know, it was like 30 odd dates, UK and Europe. Now we're touring with Beth. We've got the tour with Blackstone Cherry as well, as well as a bunch of festivals. We wouldn't realistically be able to fit in another headline tour, like business-wise. It wouldn't make sense to do that.
Do you find it's also overkill as well?
Well, that's exactly it. Yeah, you know, like you wouldn't just the size venues we're doing now. You know, and the next tour will be even bigger again. You can't sell that many tickets as like a growing artist. You know, without like a new product around it. Really.
Yeah, I suppose you've got to have realistic goals. I know that you get those people that have meteoric rises, but they also then plateau, drop back down, and then find their niche. Whereas I think looking at your business model from a fan kind of base, you are one of those bands that you can support all the way through the career, because it's grown and grown and grown kind of thing. There's no kind of real big peak and big trough. Not that might not happen. You might have one of those tunes that just blows you. That's the whole.
And it can
still
all come crashing down as well. There's no guarantees.
That's it.
But yeah, we're just doing the best to ensure that we can keep growing and just keep moving forward.
Obviously, because I mentioned earlier, we are from Devon, and I've known your name for a while. You've been involved with teachings at the local music school and things like that. Is that something that you would want to do going forwards as an artist yourself, now in a position where you've got a lot more experience? Yeah,
I always enjoyed the teaching stuff. I mean, it was quite some time ago. I taught at the Academy of Music and Sound, and we were going back probably about 15 years when I started. I was only young when I started teaching there.
But that's how long we've known your name around this area. So it's
But yeah, I mean, now I don't have time. Like I thought about like getting into like Skype lessons and did a few and stuff, but it's just really hard for me to fit it in because we've got so much going on all the time. I do like teaching. I do miss it. I like to teach, especially at like the academy kind of level, because that was like BTEC. So it's well, not all kids, some of them else, but people that have they're school leaver age.
Oh, so it's adult to adult.
Yeah, so that's more like my thing. I don't, I used to teach guitar, to kids and stuff, which half the time spent like wiping noses. And, that's not really for me. I haven't got enough patience these days. But I might get back into it. Maybe just do like a few things. A couple of music schools have approached me about doing like masterclass type things, which I used to do a lot of when I was younger, and I was more into like the like shreddy stuff. We used to do quite a lot of that. But I
suppose at that level as well, they can understand a lot of the technologies and the terms that you're using. Whereas if it was the younger ones, you ask them to do something, they're like, just want to play with my Play-Doh. So what is the plan for the rest of the year? I've seen your name on so many posters. You mentioned Blackstone Cherry Tour. Yep. What else are you going up to?
So we're doing Steelhouse Festival this year. That's going to be a good one.
That's in South Wales, isn't it?
Yeah, up a mountain. So that's going to be cool. We're doing Stone Dead Festival. It's another good rock festival.
Okay.
In Newark area.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Newark Showcase. That's where they do UK Tech Fest as well.
Okay. Yeah.
Nice little venue that. Very flat.
A bunch. Yeah, and then like a bunch of like more like bluesy rock festivals that we're headlining. We're doing quite a few around, like Leeds, Wolverhampton, Bury St Edmunds. I can't remember where else, but there's a lot.
Just getting
stuff
with
like
sound
bands
out
like
there then.
Dr. Feelgood are like co-headlining with us on a couple and stuff like that.
So it's within the genre and sort of just keep going out there and playing.
Yeah,
the different areas of the UK. I guess. Are you taking it abroad? Are you going to Europe or?
Yeah, I mean, we've got a headline tour in Europe, Germany, Italy, and Austria. That's starting in a couple of weeks.
Okay.
In March, for the whole of March, we're out in those countries. And then in the summer, we got tons of different festivals. We've got stuff in France. We've got Switzerland, Romania, Germany, Holland. Probably other places too.
Yeah.
But quite a few. We do a lot of festival stuff on the mainland. We're still like building up in those countries. So whilst we are doing a headline tour next month, the numbers that we do are a lot lower than what we do in the UK. In the UK we're kind of doing like 500-600 tickets a show for our headline dates, but in Europe we're still like around the 150-200 kind of mark.
But it's still fledgling, and as we said at the beginning of the interview, as a band, really, you've only been around 18 months, 2 years, 2 albums in now, aren't you?
Yeah, well, because I self-released an album before that, so it's like April 2016 is when it all like properly started.
Okay, so we're looking at 4 years, 4 really. Years, But that's still quite young for a band, 2 albums to be going out and headlining festival stages and things like that. How do you see yourself, maybe say like 3 or 4 years time with the trajectory you're on at the moment? Are you going to be out doing sort of O2 arena type sizes and things like that? That
would be the dream, wouldn't it? Yeah, I'm not sure. Who knows? I've already gone further than I ever thought I was going to go anyway. So anything that happens now is just a bonus. Like I said, we're making plans, tentative plans for our, the kind of places that we will do on our next headline tour, and it's a lot bigger. Kind of like, a bit bigger venues. But
nice.
I don't know. We'll see what happens. I just take each year as it comes, keep doing my best, keep trying to improve, and just
positive
see what
mental
happens.
attitude, man. That's what it's about, isn't it? It's pushing forwards, keep writing out those amazing tunes, and the fans will keep lapping it up, I'm sure.
We will see.
Cool. It's been an absolute pleasure finally catching up with you, Kris, and getting you on the couch for the Mike James Rock Show. Thanks very much.
Cheers, mate. Nice one.
Welcome to the Mike James Rock Show.